Good morning, Virgo. Good morning. It's a little bit later than yesterday, but we're here. We're here. There we go. Are you awake? Are you up? Welcome in. Almost forgot your title. That comes out. So back to the beginning. Kind of, sort of. What comes out, Virgo? Whatever comes out for you. I'm going to do something real quick. Let me shut that off. Yeah. Good morning. What are the messages? Whatever comes out for Virgo. Well, I can tell you, Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, the World on the other side of the deck. See what you get. What's the message for Virgo? Fall. Four of Cups reversed. Eight of Wands upright. All right. Let's see where we're going with this. You come off like you just want peace of mind to situations. Are you happy in that area of existence or life? Four of Cups reversed with the Eight of Wands to the Eight of Pentacles to the Empress upright. Clarify what's going on. You're really about just kind of, you give me like, I just want things to be easy. I just want things to work out right now. So either you guys have been cleaning up some clutter in your area, or just recognizing like, I don't want to deal with anything that's complicated or stressful. That's how it's coming out. You have that Four of Cups reversed with the Eight of Wands. You go to the Eight of Pentacles to the Empress to the Star card to the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this is the change you're aiming to manifest, staying in or focusing on for a while. It's almost like you want life to stay like a breeze, easy. Easy does it kind of energy. Let's see where you go with this. Show me anything else, whatever comes out for Virgo. What is the message for Virgo? You don't want to be stuck on situations, especially if they pertain to situations you've already dealt with, already walked that path, went towards. It tells me with the Hangman and the Judgment reverse, things that may have kind of not been so pleasant, or given the desired outcome. It's more or less you kind of going, it's like you don't want to look back towards it. You want to focus on the happiness coming forward. What else is here for Virgo? You got two came slamming out. You also may be, I'm going to say something, you also may be careful before, let's see what the next card is. I feel like you're going to be careful before you open up to another person, is how I see this. I feel like you're going to be careful with your heart. Knight of Wands, the Moon, the Wheel is reversed, the Four of Swords. Oh, you have an energy where it's going to take a lot to get your attention. What the Virgo's like, I don't know if it's like I'm unimpressed or if it's more or less like, man, you have like super high expectations for a relationship. That's how I feel. Like I feel like you could ask the person like, oh yeah, if you can climb to the top of that ladder, they'd get to the top of the ladder and you'd be like, you're not done yet. Kind of energy. I don't think it's bad, but it is towards love. Clarify anything else for Virgo. I think it's the Strength card that fell in my hand. It is like a ladybug upright too. This may just be the way you feel, the direction you want to head in. Thank you for the super chat, Maggie. But this may just be the way you feel or the direction you want to head in. Anything else for Virgo? Whatever comes out. Whatever comes out. Show me the message for Virgo. What is... Ooh, okay. You have like a love isn't so much my burden right now energy. It's getting balance and seeing things for what they were. Energy, 10 of Wands, not really being focused on them. It's in reverse. Four of Pentacles, but then you have the Five of Swords and the Hermit. It's a matter of knowing that you would need deep connection and deep trust to go to this 10 of Pentacles energy, to actually take an offer or accept the offer, to make up your mind on the decision of that love connection. I was waiting for that card. I kept seeing it. Here we go. It tells me that if you're out of connection, now this may not be for every Virgo watching, but for some Virgos that it may pertain to, here we go. You could have been in connection with a fire sign, definitely a fire sign, water sign, earth sign, maybe an air sign, maybe. It definitely shows a lot of earth energy, fire energy. Oh, here comes the air though. Wait a minute. There's more earth, water, more earth, fire. It's really cool with this. It's like you're cool with starting a new beginning, but you don't come off bothered or worried about it. I don't feel like you would be willing to go backwards either. I don't feel like you're talking to somebody that you once talked to as well. I feel like that's over with. I feel like if they tried or you gave into speaking to them for a little while, that you don't do that anymore. Unless necessary kind of energy. Unless you have no choice but to keep in touch with them. Let's see what else we get for you. Let's see what else we get for the zodiac sign of the Virgo. I'll put these right here. I'll grab these. Whatever comes out for Virgo. Whatever comes out for Virgo. What are the messages for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Let me scooch up a little bit. There we go. You got it for them. Whatever comes out. Virgo energy. Very quick. I don't feel like you're in your head. I really don't feel like you're in your head, puzzled, disheveled, any of that shit when it comes to love situations. I don't see you like that at all. I feel like you got truth and clarity of situations that were probably not the healthiest connections. So you stop putting energy and work into them. You give me like a daydreaming energy about wanting to do this, and look who's next. Maybe I'm getting something a little accurate here. You give me like a wanting to do this with people, but still kind of not testing the waters energy. Still needing to go towards the change or trust of it. You're gonna you may end up getting an offer eventually, but this offer could be at a distance, and it comes off like you may be nervous to trust it. What the fuck? Water sign, fire sign could be the offer. Hold on. Could have had an air fire sign break your heart. Clarify that. Clarify that for Virgo. You highly show me an energy where you're not focused on trusting options right now. Like maybe this is like almost closer to like a remote personal read or something like that. But you give me an energy where you're not rushing towards love situations. You don't want to be stressed about options at all. You come more off like with these are the cards I wanted you to see. So you have an energy that's showing me that I just don't see how that's gonna how you would rush towards the love situations right away, because it shows me that you don't really feel like you can trust them. Kind of standing alone energy. That Three of Swords. Almost like I'm pulling my heartstrings back. I'm not emotionally feeling fulfilled with trying again. It's just too much. You have like it's too much energy. I don't want to fight for something like that right now. It, so you could still be going through some kind of healing of the last situation. You also give me an energy where whoever you dealt with, for a lot of you out there, you somehow, whether you just trusted your intuition, you trusted what you saw physically. Um, I don't know if it's what you heard. I don't feel like it's what you heard. I feel like it's what you trusted yourself, or you trusted basically what you saw, what you went through, kind of what more of like physical, like what you actually went through. You give me an energy with where it's like not feeling like it's going to make sense to rush into anything else. Could have been with a Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't think you worry about whoever it was with. I feel like you're more fascinated about a new beginning, a fresh, kind of like a fresh start for you. But you give me an energy where it's like you don't get too close or excited about it. I don't feel super excited right now. Maybe I just need more coffee. Here we go. Have a good one. All right, here we go. Son of a bitch, I dropped a bunch of them, and I dropped more as I said it. Hold on, guys. I'm going to move. Grab all these and grab another deck. Okay. The cards over here that went way over to the left. There go my sunglasses. I'll put those over here, too. You got there. What is that trying to say before I switch to another tarot deck? I feel like I'm supposed to ask a question about I don't know. I'm just going to trust that. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so you definitely might have had struggles with a fire or air sign, and it was you couldn't trust a bitch, bastard, whatever you want to call him, thing, it, irrelevant, however you feel about it. You couldn't trust this person. I feel like I need to say you couldn't trust him. I hate to put it like that. You just couldn't trust him. Could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Show me something. I hate to put it like this, but I'm going to put it like this. I don't know. I don't care what sign it is, but the way it shows me the tarot for your whatever you went through in a relationship, it's not just about you couldn't trust a situation with this person. It's as if even if you or him, he or she wanted to work this out at one point, the communication wasn't good. The emotional connection, somebody was very emotionally manipulative or narcissistic. I'm going to say that extremely to the extent to where when any action was taken to go towards a celebration, it stopped. And you kind of had to look away with that Queen of Wands energy because it wasn't providing what you needed, fulfillment and happiness. So it was time to let it go. It's time to let it go. You couldn't stay upset with issues that don't work or people that don't work or don't want to make the connection right. I'm gonna put it frank. You dealt with somebody who wasn't fucking healed. And the fucked up thing is I don't feel like I feel like they were really good at hiding it. If you were with them for a while and you didn't see it for a long time, it's because they were really good at hiding it. And then eventually finally letting it show its like basically reveal its ugly head kind of energy. Some of you could have been with this some bitch for years and then it kind of showed up. That's what it's showing me so far. We're going to keep rolling and see what we get. Show me whatever comes out for Virgo. What other messages are here? I keep getting the word Maglicton, or I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I think that just bad. Just no. It's almost like whoever this is, too, they knew eventually they couldn't hide it. They knew it was coming. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Drop one on the floor. Rest at the table. You have the Eight of Cups in reverse. That's the one that hit the floor. That's the one we're going to start with. And let's see what else you get. I like these cards, but they are slippery. I came up quick. Why is it like that? Clarify whatever comes out for Virgo. What is the message here? Some of you might not have got peace or were worried about getting a resolution with this person. So if you had kids with them, you could have been worried about the resolution or the outcome. If you didn't have kids with them, you might felt like you never really got, like before you walked away, you were never able to kind of walk. Could just be a matter of on like good terms. Like, I don't feel like it was simple. It's almost like it's telling me it was better to walk away and not worry about why, like, you couldn't get it to end. Like, if you've had relationships where they went well and ended well and you were still friends with the person after the fact, with this bitch, I don't feel like you had that opportunity. I feel like you tried for it or wanted it though. I get with this card sideways, like you tried for it or wanted it though, but you couldn't get through. You weren't gonna get you weren't gonna break through all that emotional baggage or bullshit. Judgment reversed, then you went to the Five of Pentacles, to the Five of Swords. It's better just to change directions or start a new course. Start working somewhere else. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Don't worry about what didn't work out. Reversed. Start really kind of putting time and energy into yourself. Becoming less stressed about a situation, kind of that's out of your control. I hate to say it like that, but it feels like it's out of your control. Some of you might have made you feel like the easiest opportunity to not focus on it was to focus on either like career, family, or going towards maybe another option. Just to get it like out of your head, not feel like you need to try to help a situation. I feel like you wanted to help a situation you couldn't help. That's how I see this. Now, this may not be for everybody, but this is what it's showing me. The Hangman, the Eight of Swords, the Hermit. You couldn't help this. I'm done. You couldn't help this love situation. That's your card, and that card's awesome. It's probably one of my favorite cards. That old man with a big ass beard. But look at your card. Let me just do this because I actually think that card looks cool as shit. But your card and the Lover's reversed. You couldn't help this love situation. You couldn't. I almost feel like you couldn't fix the damage. When I say it was beyond repair, it doesn't just feel like it was beyond repair. It feels like it might have been out of your control. and it made you not really want to focus on that situation and be more self-expressive. You may have gotten what, this is strange. I feel like you got reassurance for some of you from other people if you told them, but I feel like you didn't need it. I feel like you liked hearing it, but it didn't do anything really for you because you already knew kind of energy. The High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. You most likely focused on security. Some of you could have been about trying to keep things away from the family members knowing about what's going on. What else is here? Page of Pentacles. You just stayed at work. Stayed kind of relentless. Became like kind of bossed up on a situation. You have like bossed up energy. Show me anything else I need to see for Virgo. Why is that in reverse? I just feel like you didn't see eye to eye. You got the Sun card here, though. Clarify the Sun card. Some of you give me an energy where, with this Four Cups and the Five of Wands, whatever you dealt with or went through in that relationship, you go to the Sun of the Fool. It's almost as if the happiness that you would have liked to see prevail, you recognized you can't sit in that energy or try to move forward. That's not going to create the balance. The balance you're looking for is going towards a brand new person, a totally different person. What else is here? You do still have love for the person, it says. You don't try to think about them or the situation much, it also says. Nine of Wands, Page of Swords. Somebody kind of shut off with communication. So either you slowed down the communication or they did. One of the two of you kind of cut off the communication. It's saying, like, don't talk as much or try to ignore them. Somebody's trying to ignore the other. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. So the sex may have been excellent for Virgo. The sex might have been fucking great. Great. It wasn't enough. Eight of Pentacles to the Magician. Because I don't feel like you could trust where the person from 1 minute to another. Not just trust them. I don't think you could understand them. The Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Two of Swords. It comes out like that, and it makes me wonder, like, what the fuck happened here? Could be fire, water, air sign. You got a lot of fire, water, air sign energy. For the ladies, you might have stopped talking and he may have tried to come towards you. You come up with the Eight of Wands, kind of getting away from it, not wanting to work with it. The Chariot reversed, the Seven of Wands, minding your own business kind of energy. Six of Wands is he may have been upset about the outcome. And with that King of Swords, he may have tried to come talk to you or wanted to talk to you. Could have been a fucking Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right. Jesus. Let's keep going. What's the tea? Welcome in. Here we go. Anything else for Libra? I mean Libra, excuse me. It's we're on Virgo. No. Because I was saying Libra. I'll wait. I'll shuffle again if it wants to. If it comes out, it was meant to come out. I really have to focus on it, but I don't think it will. Let's see. I'll tell you if it does. It didn't either. That's more your energy. I feel like your energy is more about aiming to figure out the next best chapter or the next best situation. Show me something about this Ten of Swords energy reversed. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm definitely gonna say this. I feel like you come off like you've already made up your mind about going forward in a better direction or with somebody else. That's tenfold. You know what I mean? The cards are on the table. You already have that. You already know that. But I don't feel like you're in a rush to rush into something. The Eight of Pentacles reversed. I don't feel like rush energy on you. No, at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot reversed. Kind of at a halt with rushing into it. The next best thing. Some of you, if you had tried it with somebody else, I feel like it didn't work out. It didn't give you what you were looking for. And you had to make a decision with letting that go as well. It's probably the strength of the situation, recognizing that doesn't fit you either. Two of Cups. Show me something else for Virgo quickly. Oh, I like how that flipped. The Empress. Why is the Empress here? Whatever comes out, Virgo. Four of Wands. You've been patient, it's saying, with moving forward towards passion or love opportunities or being optimistic. It's almost like you want to be optimistic or you've been optimistic about love, but you've put it on pause. You have a strong pause energy. You still want it, the connection, it shows me. But when it goes to, this is patience. That's you having patience from moving forward. Six of Cups is you not, I feel like this, clarify that Six of Cups before I say anything with the Ace of Wands. Why is that here like that? So you may, it's like you give me like you want to go towards working towards love situations or investing in them, definitely investing in them, working with, that's exactly what the cards say. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles. Like you want Seven of Pentacles in front of me. Holy shit. Like you want to go towards these options or opportunities. You're just kind of holding off. You're not opening up emotionally yet or fighting for the area of extra, the 5-5. You're not fighting to jump into a situation emotionally. Ten of Cups reversed. The Sun. You're being patient and taking your time before you take a love offer, is what it tells me for Virgo. Yeah, reversed love offer. And I feel like that's because you know that's what you need to trust with inside of yourself right now. And look who's next. You. That's how I'm going to end your reading. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. I am going to jump into Libra. All right. Have a good one. Later.